Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. So I got surgery, breast augmentation on Friday, December 16th of 2022. I decided I wanted to vlog it. I vlogged for the first 2 days and felt just so insecure about how vulnerable I looked on camera that I decided that I wasn't going to continue. So shout out to the girls that are comfortable being that vulnerable online. But I still want to share my experience with you guys. So in this video, I will share my 1 week post-op. It's currently Monday, December 26th, so I'm a little bit over the 1 week recovery period. And yeah, I wanted to share how it's been for me thus far. So on surgery day, I got that around 7 a.m. I had to take a COVID test, a pregnancy test, get dressed for surgery. They informed me to take clothes that's easy to put on. So I just bought this little tracksuit that was little zip up jacket, the sweatpants and slippers. That's what I wore to surgery day. And yeah, they injected my IV, they put antibiotics, and then they injected the anesthesia. And knocked out, took a good nap, woke up, and just felt like this super tight feeling on my chest. And I couldn't see my boobs yet because I was wrapped up in an ace bandage. And before being discharged, they ask you, is the pain tolerable? Is the pain intolerable? If you say it's intolerable, they will give you more pain medication. I decided I wanted to take more pain medication for the way home since it is a 2-hour drive. So they gave me more medicine. An hour and a half. When we were an hour and a half way home, I felt good, just drowsy, it was heavy, but I wasn't in pain. But 30 minutes before getting there is when the pain started kicking in and I started feeling uncomfortable. Just wanted to go home, take some pain medication and knock out. So that's what I did. I got home, I took a Norco, fell asleep. And about 3 hours after I woke up, I had food, and the first time I ate food, I did feel nauseous, so I did not finish even half. My mom made chicken noodle soup and I didn't even finish half of my bowl. So yeah, I just took another Norco after that and fell asleep. So that's what I was doing surgery day and post-op day 1. I was just eating and sleeping. But by day 1, I was no longer nauseous with eating. It was only on surgery day that I felt nauseous after eating. I would like to mention that eating fresh foods such as acai bowls, smoothies, and juices, it felt really refreshing to eat that when you're recovering from surgery. So I would recommend having those types of foods at home. So by day 2, I was definitely feeling a lot better than surgery day and day 1. I actually went out back into the world for the first time. My boyfriend forced me to go to the store with him, and although I was walking super slow and hunched up and I would run out of breath fast, I was able to go out. I would not have been able to go out on post-op day 1. So yeah, surgery day through post-op day 2 are the worst days. By post-op day 3, I was left alone. Parents had to go back to work, boyfriend had to go back to work, so I was left alone with my toddler. But she's 3 years old, so she understood that mommy was not feeling good. She was like, mommy's sick, so she wouldn't jump on me or be aggressive with me at all. We would just eat, watch TV, play with her toys on the couch, and yeah, just nothing major. And I was still taking the Norcos. I was prescribed 10 Norcos. By day 3, I only had 2 left. So yeah, I was not one of those girls that was like, oh, I don't want to take hard drugs. I was like, I'm in pain, give me the Norcos. So yeah, by day 3, I only had 2 Norcos left. I only took one of them because I knew Christmas was coming up and I was going to have to be around people. So I was like, let me save a Norco for Christmas. I know it's kind of weird, but it worked. So I took 1 Norco, and after I was done taking the Norcos, I did have Tylenol, the 8-hour extra strength one. So I started taking that on day 3. And it didn't help as much as the Norcos, but it did alleviate some of the pain. And On day 3, I was also cleared to shower, to take my first shower, but I was like scared. I had like this unrealistic fear that I was gonna like take off the bandage, take off the bra, and like my scar was gonna like open and the implants were gonna fall out. Super unrealistic, but that was my fear. So I only did like a lower body shower on day 3. By day 4, my boyfriend was like, "You need a shower." So I guess he was like telling me I was messy. So I still didn't shower my hair, but I did take like a full body shower, and he like helped. I took the shower on my own, but he did help me like dry myself and like get dressed. So I was on day 4, and day 5, I was like doing one day yes, one day no. So day 3, lower body shower. Day 4, full body shower. Day 5, I decided not to shower, although I was feeling a little bit better. So I was like starting to like pick up around the house, like pick up toys. I would like, I wouldn't like bend down yet. So if there was anything on the floor, I would leave it there. But if there was like toys on the couch and stuff, I would like get those and put them away, like clean up the kitchen a little bit. By day 6, I was like feeling better. Like I was able to like cook a little bit and bend down to like pick up toys and stuff, but I was still taking it slow because anytime I would like overdo it, I would like feel like that chest feeling would start hurting. And for the first week, like the area that hurt the most was the top. Like it just felt really tight, and my nipples were like actually numb, like so they didn't hurt. I didn't have any feeling in my nipples, so it was just like a tight feeling up here, and the rest of it didn't hurt. It was just like up here. The pain was up here, and like my boobs were up here. Like now you can tell that they've dropped a lot, especially since I got moderate profile. I got 455 moderate profile, so I feel like they've just like been dropping at a very good rate, and they're not high profile, so they're not that high up anymore. But yeah, where was I? On day 6, I was like able to move more, but still had to like take it slow. If not, it would like start to hurt more. And by day 7, I had my 1 week post-op appointment, and I had it over Zoom because, as I mentioned, the place where I got my surgery is 2 hours away from home, and I did not feel well enough to drive myself there yet. So I had my appointment over Zoom. And they mentioned that I could stop wearing the ACE bandage and to order a band. Let me show it to you guys. So it's like a band. It looks like a workout resistance band, and you just like wrap it around, and it's supposed to like help push your boobs down. So I did order on day 7, and by day 8, I was wearing this. And honestly, like I don't like at first, like the first 2 days I was wearing it all day, but I feel like my boobs aren't that high up, so I've been wearing it, like I wear it all night, and then I'll wear it in the morning, but in the afternoon like I'll take a break from it. Yeah, and I would suggest like wearing it like over a shirt, because if you wear it like just over your bra, it might like chafe your armpits. Like I found that it was like painful, so I wear it over a shirt when I do wear it. But on day 7, I also got feeling on my nipples again. So as of day 7, they've been feeling like super sore, so it is uncomfortable. And the pain after day 7, so this is like after the week mark. So during the whole week, the pain was like up here, as well as my lower back, because I was literally like I was sleeping in a sitting position, so the pain on my lower back was like a lot, but the pain up here was over here. But after like day 7, I got the feeling on my nipples again, and now where I feel pain is like on the sides. That's where I'm feeling pain. Like up here there's no more pain, but now I'm feeling pain on the sides and like soreness on my nipples. But I do have like a lot more movement on my arms. Like the first the first 3 days, like I could not move them. Like this is what I could do, but now I could like move my arms, and my boobs don't hurt as much. But now the pain that I am feeling is like on my shoulders and my neck, and I think that was just from like being stiff from such a long time. So I just feel like strained. So I definitely feel like I need to go get a massage like once I'm like more recovered, because it does hurt a lot. My neck and like my shoulder is hurting a lot. And my friend said maybe it's like my body getting used to the weight, and it could be, but I think it's just from like being stiff that whole time. But yeah, pains you'll be feeling is like kind of like cramps. Like you'll get like cramps on your boobs and like little zaps. That's the pain you feel. And the first few days is like tightness. Like I don't really feel the tightness anymore. It's just like I get like random zaps and like it feels like cramps. So that's the pain that I've been experiencing. But I mean, if you could get through the first week, you will be good. The first 3 days are the worst. For me, like the first whole week, I was like kind of miserable. Like, why did I do this? But once you get through the first week, you'll be good. If you're like me and you like to work out, you are gonna be anxious about not being able to like work out and lift anything. But I am cleared after a month to start working out, so I can't wait for that. And yeah, that was my 1 week plus a few days after a week experience. I am feeling a lot better now. I do plan to do like a more in-depth video, so if you guys have any questions, comment them down below. I'll go into like my size, how I picked my size, my doctor, my experience with like that facility and that specific doctor, which was in Orange County, Dr. Nguyen. I'll go into more detail with that. And yeah, just any questions you guys have, put them in the comments. And I'm also planning on filming a video of like everything I used during recovery that might help any girls, guys that are looking into getting this procedure done. So yeah, look out for that video too. I'll film everything that will be useful during the recovery period. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.